Hey guys, welcome to Hello again, and I'm joined with my wonderful co-host Michael David. So thank you guys for coming, and we're wearing our merch.
Yes.
Hello. You can get it at angelinapavarnik.com, and we are drinking out of these cups Coca-Cola. Here we are.
Yes. How you doing, girl?
I'm doing good. How are you?
Doing good. My God, Amalo has been out for a minute now. How does it feel?
Oh,
The Electra, yeah.
I put Ivy. Bleh.
Yeah, she put a certain brand that we're not going to say because it's not sponsored into Coca-Cola, which I don't know if it's safe. But
Ew.
yeah.
Don't ever do that.
Yeah, so yeah,
Gross.
not recommended, guys.
Oh, that was bad. Well,
Okay.
you told me not to do it.
I did. Well, because it like fizzed. It,
It looked like it was going to shoot out like a
yeah.
science project.
Well, speaking of science projects,
Oh, there's a
it's a good
perfect segue in
segue.
there.
I figured that, you've been so open with your aesthetic journey, I guess we can call it. You usually
Hmm.
do like a bunch of lives whenever you get something done or anything like that, and you look amazing.
Thank
Like
you.
I always
Except
like,
my acne, but we're still trying to figure that out.
yeah. But I always like come to you. I'm just like, does this work? Does this not work? And we've like spoken about a lot. So I wanted to kind of talk a little bit more about that because I just want to know, and I'm sure a bunch of people out there that are interested in that, which if you're not, that's okay. I just like,
Everyone's interested in that.
well, I feel like these days, and also just, since we're so exposed to celebrity and seeing that kind of stuff, like, I'm curious, like, the do's and don'ts, if
Oh,
that
I have
makes
a lot of
sense.
do's and don'ts.
Okay, so, like, let's start. Like, when was the first time that you ever decided to
Mm,
play, I
I
guess we
think when
could
I was
call
like
it?
25.
Okay, and what
So I
was
was
it?
like pretty like some of these girls nowadays are doing and guys are doing it at such a younger age. I'm like, oh my God, they're getting their boobs done at like 20. I'm like, that's a no in
Yeah.
my eyes. I don't know. Um, that's society though nowadays. That's crazy how things have like transitioned to that. I just would have never. Um, Obviously my weight fluctuation was a real reason why I got my boobs done to begin with
Okay.
because they were like they weren't like sagging like so bad, but they were sagging where it was like noticeable for me.
And you did it to make yourself feel better about yourself.
I needed confidence, a confidence boost,
Yeah.
100%.
And that's like, especially with like the weight loss drugs now being like really in and like the
Ozempic.
yes, the Wegovies of the
People think
world.
I'm
The
on it, by the way, and I'm not. I'm not on it.
I did Wegovy.
What the hell's that?
That's a that's Ozempic that's for people who aren't diabetic.
See, that's
So,
nice that you didn't
yes.
like. It's like
I wanted to make sure that I wasn't taking away something
that's
from
why
somebody
I'm
who actually
saying.
needed it.
Wow.
And I'm open about that. A lot of people are like, I mean, like, are you sure you want to talk about that? I am open about it, kind of like Oprah. I'm comparing myself to Oprah.
I love that.
Um,
You
but
should. Fuck.
I
You
absolutely,
are Oprah.
I am the farthest thing from love
You
you.
are Oprah, my friend.
Okay, maybe one day.
Maybe Oprah's gonna come on the podcast.
Okay,
Oprah, if you're watching this, come on. Hello.
yes.
I would love that.
But I just love that she was open about like using weight loss drugs to make herself feel better, especially because she was so ridiculed for her weight over, just her really long career. And so I'm open about it with my friends, with my family.
Yeah,
It worked for me. I lost 30 pounds.
you did.
I lost 30
Lost a
pounds
lot of weight.
and yeah, and
You look great.
thank you. I'm tall, like I carry weight well, and it's like fine. Like I never like I did it for myself. A lot of
Yeah.
people told me like, "Oh my God, like you didn't even need it." I'm like, "That's
Everyone says that.
everyone says that."
So
And
annoying.
yeah, and like
Oh,
I got it prescribed by a doctor and I did it the right way, and it's definitely not easy. People just think that you give yourself a shot and
what do you do?
well, for the one that I was on, you give yourself a shot in your like stomach, abdomen area once a week,
Mm,
and your appetite goes down. You cannot eat specific things
why?
because you will get violently sick.
Get the fuck out of here. Like, give me an
Yes.
example of what like you can't eat.
Oh Lord. For me, I love chicken Caesar salad, but heavy cream dressings and that
Oh,
kind of medication do not mix well.
So Cobb salads with ranch dressing is out.
Yeah.
And
And
that's my
you know,
shit.
and I mean, listen, like I would still do a little bit, but you just have to the whole point of these kinds of drugs is to change your lifestyle, and if you don't stick with it after you're not on the drug anymore, then you gain it all back.
Yeah, then there's no point of doing it.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And I've stuck with it and I'm still like there, which is great.
You look great.
Thank you. And that's why I'm not so stressed about it. I did it for me just to make myself feel better. But enough about me. You
No, I like when you talk about you
well,
because fucking people. I like when people are getting to know you. Like we
well,
want to get to know him too.
well,
Like,
thank you. Yes, but this is obviously your show and
but you're my co-host, so
I
which
love
which
you.
is my psychic.
I love you
So
for that,
I like when you open up about your shit too. And let's get into me.
Yes.
What I've gotten done. I'm gonna put this on the record.
Let's do it in
now.
order. So like
All right.
you were 25, you were just talking about like what was the first
I'm
thing?
gonna write it down for you folks.
Okay.
Botox. Okay. Filler
Where?
in my lips.
Oh, yes.
That's where I started.
Yeah, and the lips are in your logo now.
Correct.
Mhm.
Then as I got older, I needed a little bit more Botox. I don't give a shit. Listen, as you get older, you will see Botox wears the out quickly.
It really does.
Like, okay, 3 months, assholes. Like, come on, dude. Come up with something. I know they have something back somewhere that would last for at least 6 months.
well, yeah.
Why is it only 3 months?
I don't know. For me, like I noticed it. Like you know what the problem is? I think
You
once
look
you
like
get
your forehead's great.
when I raise it, the lines are there.
Yeah, but you look great.
Thank
But
you.
resting, it's great.
Thank you. Which I guess is all that matters. But I feel like once you get it, you start to notice so much more.
I was noticing over here that it was like so bad.
Mhm.
I was like, when the is like it started to like wrinkle over here. I was like, all right, let's keep going.
Yeah, keep going.
For all you people out there that think I got more shit done, this one's for you. Literally, filler in the lips. Then I went and as I got older, I deflated in my cheek area. So I got
Oh, the buccal fat removal?
no.
No. Okay.
That I heard is really bad.
Really?
Yeah. I don't think I would do that.
How so? What have you heard?
I heard that it's going to make you age like so quickly down the road.
Oh, really?
I don't
Okay.
know if it's true. I could be just like, I don't know. This is what I heard.
You've met a lot of people, like like a lot of people who have
I know
done stuff.
I know the some of
Yeah.
the people that the housewives that have done it and I'm like, you look great. But I don't know what's going to happen when like I'm scared of that. And people are like, well, all the stuff you get done in your face is going to drop when you're like 80. At that point, I don't give a fuck. Okay? I'm doing it for me now because I want to do it. And everyone's like, but you don't need it. You don't need it. But it's not about that I don't need it. I want to do it. As long as I'm not hurting myself or others, why does it matter to you?
Mm.
I'm not hurting myself. Okay, back to the list so we can keep going.
Mm-hmm.
So my cheeks I got filled at one point.
How long does that last?
6 months.
Really? So it's like upkeep.
It's always upkeep.
Okay.
This like non-lasting, like none of it's lasting. And if you don't go to a good doctor or a PA or whatever, like you're gonna get fucked up. I used to go to somebody and she f***ed my face up, and I could tell the difference between back then to now. Yeah. Not saying her name, but you suck. I would never go to you ever again. But
Well,
anyway,
I think that there's a lot of trial and error too, and finding people that you prefer. And
oh yeah, people. Yeah, and then there's also people out there that are just like, all right, we'll do everything because we want promotion, and it's like I didn't really need that, so I don't want to do that.
Mm-hmm. Have you felt that way, like as a celebrity, like being almost like pressured to get something that you don't need, just
Well, by
because?
certain people,
Really?
and those people I cut out of my life quick,
Okay.
kind of after the wedding, you know. So there's a T. So besides the point of that, I did threads here and here, and that was a painful thing.
Did it work?
I think it worked for a little bit. I don't think they're there anymore.
Okay.
I used to be able to feel them.
Oh, really?
I'm like, are they still there? I don't even know, but like people were like, that was a gnarly video. What in the fuck? But I at the time being it worked. I have to say. I mean, but you need numbing. You need because one side I didn't numb and the other side I numbed, but I almost fainted. I was so fucked up. Like no, like you need to be numbed, my friends. Please numb yourself. Get yourself numbed. So I did that. Um, fillers, Botox. I've gotten my ass injected by Dr. Tutela, Sculptra. I've done it about 5 times now.
How was that?
At first it hurts, but then the lidocaine sets in.
Because everybody just thinks like for your butt, like get a BBL. Like
I'm
what?
too skinny for that. So I'm not a
Oh,
candidate for a BBL.
well, you're tiny too.
I mean, I lost a lot of weight,
Well, that, but everybody also like brings up to you that you're always like shorter in person.
but it's not even about that. Back in the day when I was like 22 years old, I would have been a candidate for it
Oh,
because I
really?
was a little bit of a little
You were
chunky,
curvier,
a
yeah.
little curvier. But then I lost so much weight and I was no longer a candidate where he couldn't even take out any fat because there was no fat to
Oh,
take out
so
of any.
that was the goal. Like you were gonna go in and like hopefully get a BBL
I didn't
before,
really want a BBL
but
because
you weren't. You were
I
like, why not?
I didn't. Yeah, if you want to get a BB, I heard. Listen, I'm a little skeptical of that surgery. I got to be honest, but I did hear that that surgery is one of the hardest and craziest ones and most deadly. Like,
Yeah,
and I don't want
yeah.
that for myself, so I don't think I would have gotten that. So I think the injections for me is where I'm gonna stay.
Did you notice?
What my
Like, yeah,
injections?
like did you notice them in the butt?
Like at first, it's like I have like the bruising and then it goes away, but like it's plump as fuck at first. And then like it
Really?
goes away. I'm like, no. I
How long would you say that that lasts?
don't know. It's supposed to last 5 years, but like I don't know. It's like two.
Okay.
But I've gotten it done like a couple more times because it's like going away quickly on me. I don't know if my
Your
body's
metabolism, yeah.
but how?
I don't know. I
Because I'm
mean,
losing so much weight.
maybe.
Yeah, and then I had to get so I got my boobs done because of the weight fluctuation and me losing weight, gaining weight, losing weight, gaining weight. So that's why Tutela did the first one. And then I got something called capsular contracture from the stress that I was under. And he had to go back in and do another boob job for me.
So you've gotten two boob jobs.
Yes, and I went a little bit higher up in the CC in the cup size.
What's it like getting your boobs done?
I mean, it's not easy. It's a lot of it hurts like after the first couple of days like you're good, but I'm gonna tell you like I get freaked out about getting going under anesthesia. I got to be honest. But then after that, you wake up, you're like, I'm done. The first time it was like an elephant was literally sitting on my chest.
Ooh.
I hated that. But then the second one wasn't as bad. The scars, so I did get an infection the second time around, not to tell his fault. It was because of my body and because of the stress. Um, he almost had to take the implants out actually because of he's like, if this infection doesn't go away, we're gonna have to take it out. Like I just went through all this with you, and like you just did this surgery, and you're gonna have to take my freaking
Well, that's the sad part about like these kinds of things is that like
yeah.
there are risks obviously involved, you know.
Hmm.
So that's why like if people are doing this, you know, you should know that going
Oh,
in and
definitely.
you know, and don't get it unless you genuinely want it.
Or you have help at home and like somebody that can help take care of you, and you need to take time off from work. You need to know that you cannot go right back to work full force. You cannot be lifting heavy objects. You are not supposed to lift anything over 10 pounds, 5 to 10 pounds, the max. Me, I was lifting shit, which I told him I was like, I had to lift luggage from the upstairs of my house downstairs. Like he's like, what the like, you could have just like fucked yourself again. I'm like, I know, and now I'm still on antibiotics, um, because I don't want to get capsular contracture again. So I'm on that, and I'm still on that. I'm gonna have to be on that for a long time, at least a year, he said.
really.
But yeah, and that doesn't do anything with the alcohol, by the way. other shit does that, like right when you get off the surgery.
Yeah, yeah.
But I'm not on that anymore. So
But they look great.
thank you.
I'm like they
Except for the scars, but again, that wasn't Sutella's fault. It's my body just didn't heal right because of the amount of like in between filming.
yeah.
Like I am under a lot of stress, and my body took a toll. It took a toll on my body.
So I guess, that's another thing that people should know. Like,
You got to be like non-stressed. Don't be stressed when you get these surgeries. Um, I also got my nose done by Tutela as well. I decided to do that because I felt that my nose was, listen, I don't have a bump or anything. I didn't have a bump or anything, but I felt like it was a little long. And I had asked him one day if he didn't mind doing it, and he said, oh, I think you'd be a perfect candidate for it. So I got that done.
what kind of nose job did you get done?
Wouldn't like
Like, is it a rhinoplasty or is
I
it
think
like a
that's what they
liquid nose job?
no,
Because
no,
there's
no.
a
The
lot.
liquid is like where you just like inject. I
Yeah.
didn't get that. I got like the full force.
And the recovery on that is,
Oh, I was bruised.
it's like your face. Like,
Oh, it was
it's,
bad. I was crying. I was like, I think I'm
yeah.
gonna die. Like it was bad.
My
I have
best
to
friend
say
got it done. Yeah.
the nose job was worse than the boob job.
Really?
Oh, it was something else. Let me tell you.
Well, because like, you can't even see, right?
Oh,
Like, yeah.
I had like I don't know, but it was weird because when I had gotten out of the surgery, I was like walking around the city, like shopping and because like you're still on the anesthesia,
Mm-hmm.
like you're still like on
Yeah.
the
Yeah.
and then like when I got home the next day, I was I not even trying to laugh. I was like a raccoon. I woke up like what the. It was bruised. I couldn't open my eyes, but again, not the doctor's fault. This is some people bruise more than others. You know what I mean? And I think Tutel is great, and um, he definitely made me feel more comfortable in my own skin, and like he helped me a lot.
We should have him on the podcast.
Oh, he would love to. He's such a great guy.
Yeah, we would. Yeah, let's definitely have him on the podcast.
He's done a lot of our boob jobs from Jersey Shore.
Oh, so he's done other people from the cast too.
Yes.
Who else did he do? Are we allowed
Well,
to say?
Jenny's put it out there that
Okay.
she did something to herself, and
Well, she did a reduction, right?
yes, and
So the J Wow, like with maybe like one less W.
something like that. I don't even know what she got done, but
Yeah.
kudos to her. Snooki got hers done. She's very open and honest about that. Lauren Sorrentino did it. Who else? I think that's it.
Damn.
I think
so,
that's it.
Okay, he's been around the block then with the Jersey Shore
But I'm always the
cast.
one that put this guy on. I'm like, let's put him on TV. Come on, we
Yeah.
gotta put. But like, he has literally been like kind of like my therapist a couple of times. Like when I went there, like going through all these crazy things, he's like, listen, you gotta like watch your health and like, you know, yeah,
It's true.
because I got very very bruised. The nose job was a thing. So for everybody that said I got more done, that's what I got done. I've gotten fillers. Don't give a shit. I'll say it right to your face. I'll tell everybody what the fuck I got done. I'm one of those people. You want to know? Ask me. I'm not going to lie to anybody. I'm going to be real, open, and honest. And as long as you're not hurting yourself or you're not hurting others, if you feel like you want to do something to yourself and it's going to make you feel more confident, as long as it's not like hurting your health or anything, like, and you're okay and you're cleared by the doctor, I say go for it.
It's good to know.
I mean, listen, but if you're like, you have like, I don't know, health issues, you got to think twice about it. That's something I have to say.
What are some red flags when you go to places like this where like so just something that people should look out for as to like maybe you shouldn't use this place? What are some red flags?
Oh, I could give you names of places, but I don't want to
No names.
cease and desist letter. I already got my car keyed on that one, asshole. Anyway, besides the point of that, I almost got killed that night too. Thank you. God has a better plan for me. But anyway, besides the point, I don't go to that person anymore. Kind of made my face look like a chipmunk. So I would say that's a no-go. When people are like suggesting to just do way too much and you're like, no, 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 like, I think like we're good. And like they just keep trying to like tell you you need more because they want more promotion, I say X-nay them. And
So
not even promotion. If like you're not on TV or something, like, and like obviously it's a lot of money, you know? And I think you should shop around. I think a lot of doctors will say they can do something and then like you got to look at their work.
hmm
You got to look at their work. Some of them will say that they know what they're doing and then they don't know what the fuck they're doing. Obviously, Dr. Tutela is great, so I'm in good hands with him. Thank God. I call him hands of a god. You can go to him. I suggest him like full force. I always like praise the Lord. I'm like, thank God for this guy. Um, but there's a lot of doctors out there that botch people, and I'm like, oh shit. Like, I don't want to be like, I don't. No. What's up, guys? Hope you are loving. Hello. I just wanted to pop in really quick because I always get so many messages from you guys about Cameo. You guys want me to make you a short video wishing somebody well, motivational advice, quick idea, even like an anniversary, whatever the hell you guys want. If you guys want me to tell somebody you love them or maybe like you want to propose to somebody, I'll say it for you. Like I'll say whatever you guys want. I like to connect with my Angelina army because you guys are really the ones that keep me going. I love you guys so much. You guys really rally for me, and I see it. I love you guys, really. You're the ones that keep me going, and you guys are the reasons why I'm still in the show. Head over to cameo.com/AngelinaMTV to book again. That's cameo.com/AngelinaMTV. Cannot wait to connect with you guys. I love you guys. But you have to do your research. Going to different countries and shit, like to get a mommy makeover. Some people losing like kidneys.
That's crazy.
Wait,
That's
no.
crazy.
There's a story that I just heard that. So my friend knows these two girls and they went to Turkey to get a mommy makeover. And then they came back to America and they were sick as, and literally they got x-rays or whatever MRIs done. And the doctor's like, do you know you guys are missing a kidney?
Oh my God.
They like took it out of them and sold it on the black market. That's some like, don't go to these no.
Okay. So something that we're learning today is don't go out of the country unless you like
want a hair,
really,
yeah.
unless you really vetted the place and
Well, Turkey's great for teeth and hair transplants.
Didn't you get your teeth done too?
I did.
Okay.
Dr. Rubenstein is amazing. I only got my top done. My bottom is good. You don't really see my bottom, but like we're talking about doing them. He just got married, so congratulations to him. He's such a good guy. He just did my root canal recently.
Oh,
saved
God.
my life. I was in so much pain. I'm like, Doc. He does all the celebrities. Who cares? Like, he's a good guy.
Yeah.
Without the celebrities, he will literally take care of you. Dr. Daniel Rubenstein, great guy. He's in Bensonhurst, Brooklyn, Bensonhurst Dental. He does like Dennis Rodman. I'm like,
Yeah.
he does everybody. Kalani, everyone. He did me.
Gotta come hang
Jennifer
out.
Aiden.
Yeah, gotta hang out with me and Jackson the next time that you come to Brooklyn again.
Yeah, he's great. He's great.
Yeah.
He just got married. I'm so happy for him. Saved my life. My tooth was in pain. His father, such a great guy, Dr. Alex, he was like, all right, let's do this root canal. I'm like, and they just got it done. Like, they're great. Great people.
Yeah. Oh my God. Oh, I think we're getting a call.
Really?
All right.
Okay.
Hold on 1 second.
What the fuck is this one going to be about? I'm scared.
Let's see. Hold on.
Hi, this is Shannon, and my question for Angelina is, would you ever consider opening a shelter for animals?
Oh.
And this is Shannon.
Oh my God, I love Shannon. Yeah. Hi, Shannon. Oh my God, I'm so happy that she did call him. She said she was going to. Mm-hmm. It's funny that you asked that because if you want to be there with me doing it, I need help, girl. It's hard. It's going to be hard for me to find people that actually want to work and do it. Do you think?
Well, a lot of, I mean, when we did the event at Jersey Jill's, there were so many people there that like loved donating their time for the animals. So I'm sure that, it's going to be volunteer heavy, which really stinks. Not that it really stinks, but it just, obviously then you can't like hold people accountable for, certain hours and stuff. So that is going to be a struggle in general.
Where would I do it? I would have to like.
It's a lot to figure out, but I
I mean, I
mean,
have so many like things that like so many animals at home.
that's what I mean. I mean, maybe like a shelter would be a little bit more of like a calling for you, but that is an investment. It's a nonprofit situation too, so it's a lot to do.
Everyone's been saying that's my calling.
It's definitely. I mean, I could definitely see it being your calling, but obviously, just getting all your ducks in a row first, I think, would need to be essential.
Yeah,
You know,
I definitely, Shannon, I definitely need to get all my ducks in a row. He's right.
all your ducks,
All my
Uh,
ducks, ducky.
all
No
your
pun
ducks in a
intended.
row.
Hello. But I would love to do that. I just feel like right now I have so much going on
Hmm.
and I have so many animals. Like I have like a sanctuary already kind of.
You do, and
And I love them.
I know you really do. You love each and every one of them. You do. You give each and every one of them the attention. Like,
I try my best to give it. I'm like, I got to.
my first time I came over, I was just kind of like, there's no way that she like spends time with all these cats.
I do.
But she does. She does.
I
And
definitely
they're
do.
all like very sweet animals too.
Yeah, they don't bite or
They
anything.
do not bite. I'm allergic to cats, and I am like, it's really just if like they bite or scratch me, but like they never have done that. They're always
No,
so
they're
friendly.
so sweet.
I'm so happy that I met Vanessa and little
Vanessa,
Angelina.
mommy.
Yeah.
That's mommy's girl.
Yeah.
And Angelina.
Yeah.
I didn't name her. I know everyone's gonna be like, "You're so selfish or self-centered."
Yeah.
Like the rescue did, and then I just took her in. I was like, "Well, now that you named her after me, I'm gonna have to take her." And she's such a character, Angelina. Oh my God, tortoiseshell. The tortoiseshell cat is what do you call it? Tortoiseshell or like a forgot what you call them. Calico.
Yeah. 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 Yeah.
Yeah, they have such personalities. And Tabitha's my first. Tabitha, my tabby cat. I actually rescued her from an EMT.
Really?
They rescued Tabitha from an engine of a car.
Really? That's crazy.
And they called me at like 3 a.m. Can you take this cat in? I was like, all right. And she projectile all over my wall. I was like, well, she's staying. I love her. She fits right in with my life.
So I guess, TBD on, a shelter. I think that definitely is something you would
I
be
love
great
that.
at.
I
Yeah.
love that. And I love sharing what I've gotten done with myself, like my body. And, when everyone's like writing stupid shit, like, oh my God, her whole face is fine. I've gotten injectables. Off. Like, what else? You got anything else? It's getting like boring. Like, get new like material,
Yeah.
please. Hey guys, hope you're all loving this episode of Hello. I just wanted to pop in really quick and share another amazing cause that helps the animal world. It's called Pities and Pals Rescue. They're a nonprofit whose mission is to rescue dogs and educate the public. Their main focus is actually the bully breed pit bulls, but they are committed to all dogs in need. They believe rescue involves multiple approaches that includes liberating dogs from at-risk situations, whether in a shelter or with an owner in need of assistance. While adoption is their ultimate goal for the dogs they help, they believe transitioning into foster care allows for socialization and training, which are key components for a successful placement. To learn more about all the amazing work that they do and get involved by making a donation or volunteering your time, please visit www.pitiesandpals.com. Again, that's www.pitiesandpals.com. We're getting another one.
Hey Angelina, this is your biggest fan, Chris. By the way, my Instagram is 414.chris with 3 S's. So that gives you an idea of like who I am.
Oh my God.
But before I get into anything, I just want to say I've loved you on Jersey Shore since I started watching it 3 years ago. and I always kind of looked up to you. No, not kind of. I always looked up to
Oh
you.
my God.
And during like the original like show, like I felt really bad like when I would see how everyone would treat you and how everything just like ended with like, you leaving the house during that season. So, you kind of helped me realize that, I don't need anybody to like what's it called? How do you say it? Like, I
Ugh,
don't need anyone telling me what to do or how to live my life because I'm me. And you kind of gave me that bad
I
bitch
love her.
attitude since the fucking seventh grade. And I
Him.
didn't take
Yeah.
shit from anybody that year or eighth grade and now. Because
I
right now
love
I'm a
him.
freshman in high school. And yeah. And, like I said, I've been your biggest fan for a while. So I've been posting you since 2022, like early 2022, and you've just been reposting my stuff. And then we texted then and there, and I actually helped you got your Twitter account back when it got hacked. So
Oh,
that just shows how much I've been there for you.
that's
So, anyways, I'm
right.
gonna just cut to the chase and get to the questions. So my first question is, I want to know how everything turned about during your time on season two, because I know you ended off with a bang, literally with Snooki. Um, I know you guys did fight on MTV. It shows 2 rounds, but the extended cut, which is I have on DVD, because I have both season 1 and 2 on DVD, it shows there's in the original round 2 you had ran up on Snooki and you head slammed her really hard, and I feel like that's not talked about much because they want to like make it seem like Snooki won. That's how I feel like MTV made it portrayed
He's
as.
spilling tea.
So I just wanted to know like how everything was during your time on season 2, and if the fight was more serious than how it already was, if you remember. And my second question was, would you make a cameo appearance on Baddies? Yeah, Baddies. Like
On
the
what?
show.
Baddies.
Which is like the new generation Bad Girls Club, basically ran by Natalie Nunn.
With Natalie Nunn.
I always felt like you should
I
have
love
been on
her.
there. Like you could take a break from Jersey Shore just for like one season. Go on the Baddies, see how you might like it, and if anything, you can return. Because I mean, Jersey Shore's not going anywhere for you. Like you make the original cast. So I just want to know if you would like show up on Jersey Shore as like a celebrity appearance, because that's what like some people did, like Aubrey O'Day, Pauly D's ex-girlfriend, and Tommy Lee from Love and Hip Hop, the Claremont Twins from Bad Girls Club 14. So that's all I was really wondering though. And yeah, those are all my questions really. I really hope I can get to know more on what happened during your season on season 2, and just how everything went about, because I know there's a lot more that we don't see
Oh,
clearly from like
clearly.
all this extended cuts and all that, like no, this extended stuff. So I just really want to know how everything turned about, and yeah, I hope to be on your podcast. I love you. Stay true to yourself. You are a bad bitch, and always remind yourself that. Don't let any of these
Aw.
females fuck you, because bitch, from what I've seen, you know how to handle yourself properly. That's on period.
Thank you.
I love you, bro.
Oh, I love him.
Oh, that was so sweet.
Wow.
That was a lot to unpack.
Woo!
Okay, so first,
Damn.
so the fight with Nicole. We spoke about it a little bit. It was a lot longer, as Chris just mentioned.
Chris was right.
Yeah, so going out with a bang. We'll try to make this a little short. What was that like for you being in a, was that your, I mean, had you ever been in a physical altercation like that before?
Somebody punched me in the back of the head in the Staten Island Mall, but
Ooh.
that was nothing like I hit any. That was like a cheap shot. That was
Okay.
all over the news. But other than that, it was like high school bullshit. Never like that. It was a couple more rounds.
And-
Actually, the security guard that drove me to the hotel was like, "Bro, you won, bro."
Really?
He's like, "They're trying to make it look like she won, but you fucking beat her ass." I was like, "All right."
Yeah, we're going to do a whole episode on just that.
I mean,
episode
I
of
have to be
Jersey
fucking
Shore.
honest. Like, I'm not trying to say who beat someone's ass, but like, we're freaking in our 40s now. But like, we're talking about like back in the day. Like, can I not talk about it?
Of
Like,
course you can.
I mean, someone's gonna get mad, but like, they're going to be like, you hurt my feelings. Well, there was extended versions that came out, and a lot of people are seeing that. And it's like they only aired what was good for Nicole because they knew I was leaving.
The other part of the question was, would you ever do, I guess, other shows, really, which you have done? And
I would love to do other shows. Like, I have heard people that have just gotten off of Traders, it was just the best experience of their life. All Star Show was a great experience for me. I got to meet new people, and I was treated like a person. Like, it was actually kind of amazing, you know? Yeah, we had our little drama here and there, but like, we all had such a fun time. We had the challenges, which sucked, but like, we mostly all got along. And it was just great to, like I said, meet people from different countries and shit like that. So like, when you're in just an ensemble that like, how do I put this? Like, it's just like, so just like, all right, it's the same thing over and over. It's kind of good to branch your wing, like open your wings and like fly and like do other
just
shit.
try out different things, like not
Yeah.
stick to the same format. And anyway, just,
I will
this-
go on other shows. Like, I will.
So you shared all the stuff that you got done, some advice.
If you want to get your ass injected, I say go for it.
Okay.
It's expensive though. BBL is cheaper, but if you're a candidate,
It's cheaper?
it's cheaper than getting
Interesting.
Sculptra in your ass. Yeah.
Really?
Yeah, the vials alone of Sculptra is like, I don't even know, it's like $30,000.
That's insane.
So like a BBL, if you think about it, it's like, what, like,
About that.
no. I think
60?
it's like 15,000 or something.
Oh, I wouldn't know.
I wouldn't know either, honestly. But all I know is I'm not a candidate for it, so I just never
Yeah.
like talk to Tutela. I need my ass injected again.
Yeah. When it comes to my body, Facetune is my.
Oh, that's another thing I've been hearing from everybody.
Okay. Yes.
I'm so over this. Like,
okay,
can
let's talk about editing pictures. Let's talk about that really
what
fast.
in the fuck? This is my last thing.
Okay.
If I want to edit my photos to look like a cartoon character, let me do it.
To look like the cartoon in our intro for Hello, right?
Yeah. Listen, I'm not trying to edit me like crazy. Sometimes I go a little overboard, but I'm getting like, oh my God, face that bitch. Like, what? Like, who gives a fuck? Like, you guys all edit your shit. Just tiny. But we all see it.
Maybe we could do like an editing tutorial, and we both can like show people how we edit ourselves.
Like, do you guys want me to like not edit myself and like if I have a pimple or something, show you so you guys can like ridicule that? Like, I don't understand. Like,
They're gonna ridicule it no matter what.
I don't care. I don't care.
Even just you at the animals shelter, like there was zero editing on that, and then they were like, "She looks so fake and so edited."
No editing even was in any of the pictures.
None.
What?
You didn't need it. You didn't.
What
need
in
it.
the?
You looked so.
See what
good
I'm
in those
saying?
pictures.
I can't make all of you like me, and it is what it is. I can't, and I have to stop caring because that's
just
my
don't look. Just don't read.
That's my new thing. Like,
Yeah.
I'm gonna really have to stand by my word and like not look. And if you guys want to think something about me, if you guys want to love me, I would love that even more. But if you don't like me, that's fine too. We're not all gonna like each other. But I would never go on someone's page and spew hate. That's just gross. I don't even have time for it.
You don't. you really don't.
I'd rather sleep. Put it that
Yeah.
way. I love my sleep.
I know you need more sleep. I need more sleep too. We both,
I know.
yeah,
I'd
we've been
rather like
working hard.
everybody's on Instagram while I'm like sleeping. I'm like,
I know. And
But
your phone
anyway.
is always on silent too.
I know my phone's almost dead.
I'm like, I'll text her. She'll get to me. It's fine. I'm like,
yeah, like you don't even take like you're not even like pissed about it. You're just like this is
because I
just,
know you. Because I know
like
you.
I go into my little shell
Yeah.
and everybody takes it personally. Like, you didn't reach out to me. It's like, well, you guys got fingers too. You guys can reach out to me as well. Like, phone works both ways. And whoever wants to hit me up, my phone's on. So it might take me a couple of minutes, but I will get back to you.
And obviously, like you have me that you can rely on as far as like, keeping like communication going with like other stuff.
100%.
Yeah. So like if you need a decision made, like I can
Thank you for
make,
that. No,
yeah.
you've been helping me like a weight lifting off my shoulders for like a little bit because I needed that. There's so much going on, so many like different things, and it's such a blessing. And like
Yeah,
I'm
like a
getting
lot
so
of,
many
yeah.
sponsorships and stuff, and like
Yeah, and obviously you just dropped your whole merch line and
mhm.
more is coming on that and then the
I'm so
podcast
excited about
dropped.
it.
Yeah, it's all good things. It's all
All
good
great
things.
things. So let's not talk about all the negativity. I know like a lot of the podcasts is like, all right, let's get into like the really heavy shit. But we're going to have a lot more just positivity because I'm going to go into this whole like positive light type of shit. I'm going to start like really looking into God, finding like that and like praying a lot more and like
Just faith in general.
I lit like a candle at this place called the Alba House in Staten Island. Everybody that lives here knows about it. It's like a 24-hour place. It really made me feel good, like putting the offering in the thing and like taking some of the, prayer cards home with me. And like praying to God. Like it's like literally a beautiful place. Like all the candles are up.
Yeah.
And like you can go in and like light a candle. So obviously right by Phoenix Studios. And that's where I am right now. So the Alba House is not far. It's on Victory Boulevard, off of Victory Boulevard. Actually, it's on Victory Boulevard. And it's a great place to go. They actually have a shop where you can go in and shop and buy, rosary beads and like holy water and stuff like that. So that's during the day though. At night when I went, it was pretty late. I was a little scared, but no one was there. And I was able to pray to God and just like sit with all the statues, all the saints, and I was so happy and I felt so like uplifted.
Yeah. Finding that faith no matter where it is, whether it's in a church, whether it's by the water, like wherever you feel
Comfortable.
yeah,
Grounded.
we're grounded. Yeah, that's actually a really good way to put it.
Mhm.
But I think this was a more fun one. You got to kind of just like
Yeah.
share the do's and don'ts, and I'm sure there's plenty more that you can discuss, maybe offline or
100%. If you guys want any like, advice for what to get, I don't know what you guys need. I'm not a doctor. I'm not saying I'm a doctor, but you got to watch. Definitely do your research. Like I said, don't just go to anybody because they're cheap. There's a reason why they're cheap. So be careful. Be careful out there. And if you're going to places for injectables and they're trying to inject like too much for you, say no. You can say no. You're allowed. It's your face. It's your body.
yeah.
Right. So guys, if you want, you can call in, go to patreon.com/AngelinaMTV and, I will be picking up the phone for you guys with the duck phone. Thank you guys so much for tuning in to Hello. Michael, thank you so much for being here.
Love you.
And I love you. And, stay tuned for the next one. Hello. And wait, the merch is here. AngelinaPavarnik.com. You can get your merch there. Thank you guys. Hey guys, thank you so much for listening to Hello with me, Angelinas. As always, be sure to subscribe and leave us a 5-star review and head over to patreon.com/AngelinaMTV for extended uncensored episodes where you can win fun goodies like signed headshots, note cards from our recordings. Follow us on Instagram at Hello Podcast for extra tea, and there's a lot of tea on there. Just letting you know, you guys are going to want to hear it. So follow me there. See you next time.